can you slow down? Baby, we took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiara and I am back with another video, and this video is one of my favorite videos. At this point, it's one of my favorite videos to make, which is a movie review. I think I'm getting real good. I think I'm getting real good with movie reviews, but it's the plot. It's me keeping everything linear. It's what's messing me up, because I go here and then back up to the beginning and then fast forward to the end and then back to where I'm at. It's a whole thing, right? But I'm working on it. Work with me. So before we get into the movie review, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all it, because I know y'all want to support your girl. And without further ado, let's get into this movie review. Okay, so this movie is a well-awaited movie, one of the new ones by Tyler Perry, and it's called Culpa. And it is about a defense attorney who wants to defend a artist who is accused of killing his girlfriend. It's a whole thing. We're gonna go ahead and start from the beginning. Let me pull up the actors' names and stuff so I can make sure I don't get nothing wrong, right? So let me just go to the cast. Okay, cool. Bam! I don't remember nobody's name. All right, so we're gonna get it right. Okay, cool. All right, I had to go to IMDb because they weren't giving me nobody's names, right? So boom. So it starts with oh girl, I can't even remember how it started. Jesus. I think it starts with Mia going to a birthday dinner for her mother-in-law who has cancer, and I'm doing that already because you know you don't play about that. So Mia Culpa is played by Kelly Rowland. When I tell you, I saw that stuff on Twitter where they was like, Kelly Rowland said, I'm bringing my own wigs because Tyler Perry ain't gonna play me with these bulky wigs. And I'm like, exactly what I'm saying. So Mia Culpa her name is Mia something, but it's not Culpa. I don't know why they named her the last name Culpa. I'll figure it out. But Mia is played by Kelly Rowland, who is the wife of this guy named Cal, who... Jesus. Sorry, y'all. Just... Give me 1 second, because that was supposed to happen. Hello. Did I worry? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So, bam, right? So boom. They get to the dinner and the mother-in-law, who's played by Carrie O'Malley, her name is Azalea. The mom is a white woman and Cal is like, he's light-skinned, so I guess he's half white, whatever the case may be. And Cal's brother, Ray, played by Nick something, he's also an attorney. So Mia and Ray have this little thing going on. The brother's name is Ray. I hope I told you. The brother's name is Ray, who's also an attorney. And so they kind of have like a little beef. And Cal's mom never liked Mia. And I think it was because she was dark skinned. Because Cal's best friend, Jenna, is light-skinned with the wavy hair, right? And so they get to the dinner, and Ray's wife, played by Shannon Thornton, who is Miss Mississippi on P-Valley. I'm like, oh my God, that's Keyshawn. That's Miss Mississippi. I was so excited. I'm like, she in a Tyler Perry movie. Anyway, so they was at dinner, and the Miss Mississippi's name in the movie is Charlize. So Mia and Charlize are cool. They like friends, whatever. And so Mia was like gossiping to Charlize, like, oh my God, I can't wait for this dinner to be over. I'm ready to go home. That name was kicking in. And the mama was like, what's so funny down there? I'm like, girl, get out of my business, first of all. And so again, this was the mom's birthday dinner. And so, plot twist, Cal is jobless. He lost his job as an esthetician, not an esthetician, anesthesiologist. He lost his job as an anesthesiologist because he was getting high on his own supply. And so he got fired and he had to go to rehab. But his mom and his brother do not know this. That's what making me mad. They don't know this, so they thinking, oh, Cal's taking care of Mia, you know, da 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 da. And Cal took the money that Mia made from her job to buy his mom a watch without even consulting her about it. And Cal gonna talk about some, I sold our piano to buy the watch. And I was like, you sold my motherfucking piano, nigga? Alright, say less. So, why would have been mad? So, fast forward to the next day, Mia goes to work and her assistant tells her that a special person is in the building, wants to see her. And she walks in and it's Zaire, played by Trevante Rose. First time you seen that man was on Bird Box. When I tell you, I was like, ooh. Excuse me. So, when I tell you, I could barely pay attention to this movie because I was like, yeah, I want that. But anyway, so he was there. He was like, I need somebody to defend me. I heard you one of the best, this and that. And she was like, no, I can't because it's conflict of interest because my brother-in-law is the one who's trying to put Zaire in jail, right? And he was like, well, if you want to talk, meet me in my studio apartment. We could talk about it. And I was like, don't tell what. Anyway, so fast forward, she goes to his apartment. He's painting. And it looks so beautiful. I don't remember what it was, but she was just basically trying to, you know, see where he lives. And he was like, be careful because it's still a crime scene type situation. And anyway, so he started like talking to her. Like he was like basically getting all the details about what happened. He didn't really want to talk about it because he likes a touchy subject. He don't really know this and that, da da da. And so he was basically like being like, everybody's called me a womanizer. Like, yeah, I like sex and what about it? But that was my woman. I would never kill her. Me personally, I thought like she committed suicide because he broke up with her and wanted to blame him type shit. Yeah, but then I was like, oh, I don't know. The man must got some voodoo pin to be having these women crazy about him. So, she leaves, has to think about it. He's like, do you want to defend me or not? I don't have that much time. And they kept going back and forth because she was like, she knows she wanted that man. And she told her husband, Cal, like, hey, I'm thinking about defending Zaire. And he was like, no, you're not. And that woman went into that drawer and said, which one of these bills you finna pay? Which one of these bills you finna pay? Either you pay one of these bills or because when did I ever ask you what you gonna let me do? Which one of these bills you gonna pay since you telling me what to do? And so I was like, yeah, tell him. Yeah, which one you taking, sir, Mr. Rehab, as anesthesiologist. But yeah, she ended up taking it. She ended up getting all the information she can, and then he started getting all touchy up on her, and like you could tell she was turned on, but she was trying to keep it professional, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And so he was basically like, girl, I know you want me, like all this and that, right? I know you want me. And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm married, and all this, right? So, yeah. So it had got to the point where he was like, listen, I can't handle this. You won't defend me. I gotta go. And she's like, where's you going? He was like, I gotta go dance. And she was like, but you're whatever. He was like, who said I was going like out. And so he went downstairs to a basement in the apartment complex, and it was like this, all these red lights, all these curtains. It was basically like a sex dungeon. Like everybody was having like orgies, and they was fucking and stuff. And I was like, oh my god. And it was giving very much was it Temptation with Journey Smollett? Hold on, let me see. Give me a second. Yeah, it was Temptation with Journey Smollett. And so yeah, it was giving that. I was like, please don't let him be on drugs and he gonna beat on her and stuff, please. and so that ain't what happened. And then she found out that that's where Zaire go when he, want to release some stress. He go down there, and then he go about his day. Mind y'all, Zaire is an artiste, so he's very emotional. He's very in tune with his emotions. He's very, that's what make him sexy, girl. And so the next morning, Zaire actually pops up to Mia's office unannounced, and he was like, man, I don't like coming over here. It's too bougie, it's too stuck up, it's too many people looking at me. That's why I say come to my apartment. And so she went to the apartment, and apparently sometime in the movie he was like, I don't like how stuck up you are, how business you dress, like wear some jeans sometime. And so she popped into his apartment in the jeans, and he was like, I like those jeans. And he was like, she came over there trying to talk, and he was damn near naked. And like she was like, we talk business, this and that, da da da. And so this random white woman come over. Apparently that's his next door neighbor. Like they was finna get it in, and he was like, no, whatever her name was, this ain't that type of party. And then like him and the white woman started having sex in front of Mia, and Mia was just standing there like, and I was like, girl, leave, please. And so what happens? What happens? Oh God, what happens? So she leaves. She was gonna go home because she was turned on, of course. And then Jimmy, forgot about Jimmy. Jimmy played by, only thing I know is he's Tyreek from Sister Sister. He was Tia's boyfriend on Sister Sister. And played by Ron Rako Lee. I guess that's his name. But y'all know who I'm talking about, the light-skinned one. Because, Tamara had Jordan and Tia had Tyreek. So Tyreek was like a private investigator, whatever the case may be, a detective or something like that. And he was getting information to prove Zaire's innocence. So Jimmy got some video footage from a hotel that Cal was at with his best friend, the light-skinned woman who Cal's mom really wanted her to be with. What's her name? Jenna, something like that. Jenna. Anyway, and so Mia saw that video and like got mad. She's like, oh my God, my husband's cheating on me. That girl got right back out that car, went back up to that man's apartment, and they had sex. What were you doing? What are you doing having sex with the man that you're defending, you stupid ass bitch? Anyway, so they end up like, he started like pouring paint on her and pouring paint on himself, and they started hunching on the floor with the paint going all over the place. I was like, ooh, that's nasty. And then she wakes up in his bed and she looks like above on the ceiling, and it's a picture of her. And he painted that. I guess he does that with every woman he fucks. He makes a portrait of them and he hangs it above the bed after they fuck. And so she wakes up like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. And he's like, da da da. And he ends up taking her a bath, and she ends up showing up late for work because she was fucking and she overslept. And so Shanice, am I saying her name right? Let me get it right. Charlize and Cal were at her office like, Mia, where you been? I've been calling you all night. Like, what's going on? Type stuff. And she was like, you shouldn't worry about where I am, Cal. I'm here. I'm fine. Da 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 da. And then Charlize was like, come on, Cal, let's go back to the hotel. And she was like, hotel? And Charlize was like, yeah, Cal's mom is in the hotel because she's getting weaker and weaker, and we want to be close to the hospital just in case something happens. And he was like, and she was like, what's the number again? And it said 4 or something. It was the room number that Jimmy said that Cal and Gina had went in that night that she fucked on Zaire. And so she was like, oh my God, I just cheated on my boyfriend. I just cheated on my husband. And he didn't even cheat on me. Now she's guilty. She's doing all this and that, right? And so what happens? What happens? Now she has to break up with Zaire because she just fucked on a man. Now it's really a conflict of interest because you done fucked on the person you're supposed to be defending, right? And so he was like, I don't have anybody left. Like, you can't just do me like this. And it was a whole thing. And she started crying because somebody said, you've been lying to me this whole time. All this, all that. And I'm like, girl, you fucked on this man. You knew what the fuck was going on. Stop playing. And so she ends up going to see about Cal's mom. Cause she ended up going on vacation after that big fight between her and Zaire. She ended up going to vacation in Puerto Rico or Costa Rica or somewhere around there. And she ends up finding Zaire's girlfriend who's dead. She's a housekeeper at a hotel. And she was like, oh my God, I know you. Da, 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 da. She's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Ah. And like the girl sprayed her with some disinfectant and then she ran away. And she called Jimmy. She was like, Jimmy, I found her. And then she called Ray, of all people. Oh, see, I'm telling you, they end up confessing that they end up finding out that Mia cheated on Cal with Zaire. And then Cal ended up telling his parents that he ended up getting fired from his anesthesiologist job and he was in rehab. But they didn't care about him getting fired. They cared about Mia cheating on him. And he was like, are you serious? You really gonna do me like that? Either way, so Mia leaves and Charlize runs after her. She gave her a big old hug. She's like, baby, I'm so sorry. Like, and then Ray calls Charlize back in the house. Come on, Charlize, the kids crying. Ain't no kids crying. And so she ends up leaving and going back. When she went on the vacation, she be like, Ray, we got to meet at the house. Let everybody know that we found her. So they end up going to the house with Ray, Charlize, and Cal's mom. Find out Cal's mom ain't got cancer and she been milking that to get sympathy from the vote because Ray is running for like mayor or something and they need sympathy votes. Charlize knows about trying to kill, like Ray tried to get Charlize to kill her, stab her. It's like Charlize like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's my friend. I'm like, go Charlize. And so end up Cal's mom ended up stabbing Charlize. I was like, damn it, Miss Mississippi. But she, she had to do what she had to do to protect her friend type shit. And so Mia slipped on some flats and she took off to this truck. She tried to get in the truck and take off. Ray got, I don't know why she didn't lock this door when she got in that truck. So Ray pulled her out the truck and was trying to drag her back to the house. And she kicked him. She hit him over the head a couple times and she took off down the road. Coincidentally, Cal is coming down the road getting ready to meet them at the house. And Mia gets in the car and like, we gotta call the police. We gotta go the opposite direction. Cal is calling Ray. And was like, she found us out, like, get her back to us. And he was like, you knew I had to do this. Like, don't act surprised. You knew I had to do this, and that. And so he ended up slapping her because he ended up put his hands on her. He was like, now am I more aggressive? Do you like me now? I'm more aggressive. I'm putting my hands on you now. You like that. You like that. You like that. Because Ray was putting his hands on Charlize. And found out that Charlize cheated on Ray with Zaire. Same way Mia cheated on Cal with Zaire. Listen, I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but Zaire is fine as fuck. And so yeah, everybody ended up getting arrested. I don't know what happened to Charlize. I hope she survived. I can't remember the last couple minutes of the movie, but all I know is Ray got arrested. Cal mom got arrested. I think Cal got arrested. People got arrested, right? And Zaire got proven innocent. And he texted Mia. He was like, "Thank you so much." And Mia threw that burner phone in the trash and went on with her life. And when I tell you, I could not stop. Every time Zaire was in the frame, I didn't hear nothing. I heard nothing. I was looking the whole time. I went deaf and my vision got 10 times better because I was like, But anyway, y'all, that's it. I hope y'all watch it. If y'all don't watch it for nothing else, watch it for that boy. What's his name? Trevante Rose. That motherfucker is fine. Do you hear me? Anyway, shout out to my lights for falling down in the beginning of the video. I didn't feel like fixing them because I didn't feel like going to get no tape and wasting more time. But anyway, make sure y'all, that's it, y'all. That's the end of the video. If this made y'all want to like it, I'm going to put a spoiler warning at the very beginning because I forgot to put it at the beginning, but don't even worry about it. Y'all know camera cut off. Anyway, but before I end this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, because I know y'all want to support your girl. And like I always say, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.
We took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town.